Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you subbed and stayed. Excuse me, I need to cough. Not that it's made much difference. Yesterday, my drum roll seems I got up at 10, was all set to record, and ended up spending most of the time in the bathroom. And then, I don't know if anyone else with IBS is the same, after a do of that, it's like someone's taken my batteries out and I'm just out cold asleep until the next bout, and then on and on. So luckily though, before I ended up in the bathroom, I noticed that she'd done some Insta stories, so I grabbed it on my iPad before I went to sleep, just in case I wasn't up again in time before it deleted itself. So this was her in bed again. Funny that, isn't it? Get up out of bed, laddie, and do something. I heard that somewhere once.
Okay, I know it seems like I'm always wearing this and I'm in bed all day, but I actually did go out. I went out for a late lunch with a friend, and that's about all I...
What friend? You haven't got a friend? Oh, is this a friend you made at school that'll be a friend for 5 minutes and then they won't be a friend anymore?
could do and get home as fast as I could after, and then just get into bed. So much pain right now all over, like you can hear my voice, and then I have this pain on my lower right side.
Funny, isn't it?
And I just...
How, when she's talking about all the pain she's in, how she looks off to the side or closes her eyes. Because she's fucking lying, folks. And, not to keep harping on the same subject, but she says she has fibro. If she had fibro, any extra pain wouldn't make an ounce of fucking difference, because everything's in pain all the fucking time. So it's pointless saying, oh, this hurts now, or that hurts, or the other hurts. Because everything fucking hurts. My husband says, how is your pain today? Not, are you in pain, or where is the pain? He knows I'm in pain. And he knows when it's really bad, because he said he can see it in my face, even though I'm trying to smile and tell him I'm fine. He knows I'm not. If she really was in constant fucking pain, she'd know about it, but... Lie, and lie again. Isn't it funny though? I was just thinking, I looked the other day because somebody was saying about how I was kicking her ass. I hope so. But she doesn't seem to be losing any subscribers at all. I lose subscribers. She's not. Why is that? That's not fair. I'm going to sulk.
Feel generally lousy, but there's so many things that I want to talk to you guys about. I really should go live, but honestly, I don't have the energy. But watch these stories and it'll give you an update as to what is going on with me and what I've been doing, etc.
Nothing is what you've been doing. Absolutely fucking nothing. Rolling around in your bed, moaning about pain and pretending to be sick. That's all you've been doing.
Okay, so... I am addicted to watching Alton Brown and his wife and their quarantine kitchen, which started...
Why is she watching cooking? She never cooks. And, you know, sometimes if you come across somebody and they're cooking something and you go, oh, I fancy that, 9 out of 10 of us could have a mooch about in the fridge in the pantry and probably put it together. Could she? No.
Probably about 2 years ago. And I stumbled upon it because, let's back it up. I stumbled upon it because I somehow got into watching Hot Ones, which is the show by Sean Evans on YouTube where they interview celebrities while they eat progressively hotter and hotter and hotter wings. And Alton Brown, who is, he's part of the Food Network, he was on, and I just loved someone's playing god awful music outside. I don't know if you can hear it. So, well, I've been watching a couple of things. So the first is this. I really love them together, he and his wife. Her name is Elizabeth. They met because, of course, I had to research everything.
See, this is the thing. Obsessions. It's like whoever she's watching, she thinks you should be watching, and everything they say she takes as gospel. And as I was discussing with, is it Eric Northman? Sorry if I've got your name wrong. I nearly almost remembered somebody. We were saying how narcs morph into whoever they happen to be interested in or whoever they're obsessing over at the time. Because she keeps saying, oh, Shawnee wanted to be me. Yeah, right. Look at Lardy pre-Shawnee and see who changed into who. But she does this. Who was it before? That Prince EA or whatever his name is. She was going on and on and on about him. And somebody else said, I thought she was a minimalist. And it's like, yeah, it depends on who she's watching. If she's watching someone who's saying, oh, this is ridiculous, we should get rid of everything, she's all with them. But if it's someone else that she's into that's collecting everything, she wants to collect stuff. Because unless people that follow her think she knows what she's doing, she doesn't. She hasn't got a mind of her own. She copies people. That's all she does, is she copies. The longer you watch her, the sooner you see it.
And I did look so much better earlier. Here, I'll put in a picture right here.
No.
So I guess he was having his house redone. She is an interior design architect. He purchased this loft in Marietta, Georgia, and it's like right near railroad tracks, which adds to the whole vibe. And I guess that's how they met.
Can we have a new word now? I'm so sick of vibe. Really. HRH, you listening? Can you think of a new word for people to copy? Because I'm bored with vibe.
And then they ended up getting married. I just love their vibe together. It's a cooking show, but it's not a cooking show. So it's like very, very real. Very, very just like people in their house making a cocktail and something for dinner. Like, he doesn't have everything measured out. There's no special photography or videography, nothing like that. And he'll be like, I'm gonna come find you, and he's totally serious. It just makes me think of, so quiet. Hey, Friday.
What does she mean he says he's going to come find you and he's totally serious? What does that bit mean?
I don't know. Along with being sick, I've just really, I'm so over YouTube. I don't know.
Again, here we go. I think I might leave until you all beg me to come back and give me money, because otherwise I'm not going to do it, because why should I bother putting myself out? When do you ever put yourself out? If you actually got dressed and sat up, it'd be a start.
Like, there are some of you that I really want to see. I really want to tell you stuff like I'm doing right now. Just want to, do my thing. But I'm so, I don't even have words. I'm like so disgusted with people. I'm so done with
you don't know how to counteract the truth, so you'll just sit in your hovel and hide. That's what you really want to say.
the phoniness of everybody.
Oh, here we go.
And just, I guess I'm just over social media. Like, I do want to be back on YouTube. I want to talk to you guys about things, but then I just don't want to deal with the negative side of it.
Well, that's part and parcel of it, isn't it? Can't be all sunshine and fucking roses, Lardy. And maybe if you were nice, you wouldn't have to deal with the shit side of it.
So I haven't really done anything for August, and it's been nice. Like, it's been nice. So many of you have written me, and thank you so much.
Of course they have.
For
Look at her. She can't even look at the camera. So many of you have written to me. Yeah, that means nobody has.
you know, writing and seeing how I am and everything. I have COVID, and it's really like, I don't know, some people say it was like a bad cold, and I lost my sense of smell and taste, but for some people it's much more.
Oh, you actually believe in it now, do you? It's actually a thing. Wow.
I don't have any breathing problems with it, but I mean, I'm like really, really. Okay, so I've been watching them, and she has such great style, and
So you had to copy her.
I don't know if I don't think she has this watch, but she wears like 2 or 3 watches, which I love that vibe. He's big into watches. And
so now will we see Lardy with 2 or 3 watches? No, that'll never gonna happen.
she wears this gold Rolex with a cheapo second watch. I just loved that she mixes high end with low end, and I have wanted a Casio for a long time.
Yeah, of course you have. You haven't wanted a Casio till you saw somebody with a Casio. That actually, I was saying to my husband, that watch actually reminds me of my 4th year primary school teacher, Mr. Patterson. He had a gold one like that, but it had a red screen, and you had to press the button to see the time. And there was a lad in my class, Martin Amagan, and if Mr. Patterson wanted to keep an eye on you, he'd sit you beside him at the side of his desk, and that's where Martin was. And at a certain time in the morning, we were made read something or write something or do something, I can't remember what, while he sat there with his Times, a cup of coffee and a Kit Kat. This was religion. And every time he was sat there trying to read his paper, Martin Amagan would be like really quietly trying to get his hand over to press the button to see the time on the digital watch. And he used to end up getting his knuckles cracked with a ruler. But it's like that brings back happy memories. Now she's ruined it.
Now, I used to have one.
Of course you do.
Back in the day. I had a black one. I had a gold one. I think I had a silver one. Oh no, wait. I had a silver with this really...
So you didn't have a gold and a black one. You just had the silver one. If you had one at all.
Cool. It didn't... I think it came with this kind of bracelet, but then one of my parents got me this. The movie is called Licorice Pizza. So I had heard about
Why is she jumping all over the show?
it.
State of that.
I had heard about it from a DJ on the radio, and I forgot about it, but I forgot the name. And then they mentioned it. Alton Brown mentioned it, so I watched it. I've watched it 7 times since I've been sick. It's on Amazon.
So you're obsessing over that as well because he said it. If he said, I'm sorry, anybody else here that had COVID, were you in the mood for watching a film 7 times over? Because I know I sure as hell fucking wasn't. I watched it 7 times. You weren't sick then, were you? I'm sorry. You can't have been sick if you were sat watching a film 7 times.
Licorice Pizza, just a really movie. What else have I watched? I watched Cleopatra, Licorice
We
Pizza,
don't
Mad Men, of course.
care.
Oh, Super Bad. Love that movie too. Anyways, you have to watch Licorice Pizza if you haven't.
No,
I'm
I
not going
don't.
to tell you anything about it because. Okay, you guys have to listen to what this guy says. He is so spot on.
See, it's like I said earlier. That Prince EA, he was the all end all and be all before, wasn't he? He was so. Oh, I can't even think of the words. I'm too sick to think. But now it's this bloke. Somebody says something, and she's just like Lisa. You know when Lisa nods her head with her gaping mouth, looking stupid, going, uh-huh, uh-huh. That's Lardy. She hears somebody say something, and she's like, oh my God, yeah. And then she does everything they say for 5 minutes till she finds somebody else. It's ridiculous.
A little over a year into having this platform, I realized I started to make the kinds of videos I hated, where influencers make videos for other influencers, for other makeup addicts. Starting every video with, here's a dupe for this, and this just came out, because that's what gets views. When the truth is, the general public doesn't care. Most don't know what that original product is you're duping, or stalking new makeup launches. What is right for them? We assume that everyone has the time, skills, money, or even confidence to sit down and start getting ready with us. That's when I started vowing to use this platform for a purpose greater than myself, to start at the beginning and help the ones without the confidence to express themselves feel beautiful. I will not present my life as a thing that is only filled with confidence, success, extravagance, and ego. I am a 30-year-old guy from a very broken home that suffered with depression my entire life, that found beauty because my insides felt so.
What spoke to me the most about what he said was, and part of the reason that I'm just so sick of YouTube is the lack of relatability.
Now she's going to spout all that he said and make it sound like she thought of it. I'm glad he's doing whatever it is he's doing and he's aiming it at the people that don't. But there's lots of people out there that do the same thing. It isn't anything new. There's lots and lots and lots of makeup beauty people on the YouTube fucking platform that do step-by-step instructions for people that don't know how to apply makeup. It's nothing new. It's just that you were in the crowd who knew what they were doing and always searching the newest thing. Now you haven't got the money to search the newest thing. You're saying, oh yeah, that's wrong. We shouldn't be doing that. None of it's wrong. Absolutely none of it's wrong. There's people out there that know what they're doing and they want to see what the newest thing is. And there's people out there that don't know what they're doing that want instruction. And there's room for everybody on YouTube. It's not either or.
That most of the YouTubers these days have. They're sent things. They are paid for.
Like Lisa.
Their opinion.
Like Lisa.
And they present a very unrealistic, false, fake, inauthentic, phony life.
Like Lisa, your BFF.
To all of you. And it can make those that aren't as confident as me feel.
Oh, it can make those who aren't as confident as me. Fuck off.
Less than. And there's no integrity when it comes to these people.
Like Lisa. But you won't say her name, will you? No. Thank you if you stayed to the end with me, and I will catch you in the next one.